Welcome to Luminous Beauty, the place where radiance meets empowerment. If your scalp is dry, tight, or flaky this winter, your hair is sending you a warning. Just like most of you, I've struggled with keeping my scalp and hair moist and juicy, especially during the winter season. One of the things that I've learned is that the scalp is the literal soil for the hair's growth. Just as a garden requires nutrient-rich, well-hydrated earth to produce a vibrant harvest, your hair requires a healthy scalp environment to thrive. This isn't just about surface-level comfort. It is about maintaining the biological integrity of the skin barrier function and the acid mantle, which protect the hair's point of origin. The condition of the scalp directly dictates the strength, elasticity, and overall life cycle of the hair strands. A compromised skin barrier leads to weakened growth, while a nurtured foundation fosters long-term hair resilience. A properly hydrated scalp performs three primary roles essential for hair vitality. Moisture provides the ideal biological environment for hair follicles to function at their peak, ensuring they have the hydration necessary to produce new healthy strands. Proper hydration maintains the scalp's natural balance, keeping the skin barrier intact to prevent the inflammation, itchiness, and flaking often associated with winter dryness. And when the scalp is dehydrated, the hair's anchor is weakened. A hydrated scalp keeps the hair flexible and securely anchored, significantly reducing the risk of premature snapping at the root. While maintaining this foundation is a year-round priority, specific environmental shifts, particularly the arrival of winter, present unique challenges to this delicate biological balance. During the colder months, several environmental factors work in tandem to deplete the scalp's moisture reserves. Freezing cold air causes scalp tightness and rapid moisture evaporation from the skin barrier. Indoor heating creates an extremely dry atmosphere that aggressively dehydrates the scalp's surface. Harsh winds and snow act as physical stressors that can strip away the protective acid mantle and natural oils. For those with ethnic or textured hair, these threats are amplified. Textured hair naturally thrives when the scalp is well moisturized, but its unique structure poses a biological challenge. Natural sebum takes much longer to travel down the coiled or curly hair shaft. This leaves the scalp more vulnerable to the stripping effects of winter air, as the protective oils aren't redistributed as quickly as they are in straighter hair types. Recognizing these risks allows us to move from a reactive approach to a proactive, protective care routine. Effective scalp care requires a dual-action approach, nourishing the skin barrier from the outside while supporting follicle health from the inside. Using a sulfate-free product, such as a moisturizing sulfate-free repairing shampoo, cleanses without stripping the essential oils that protect the scalp. Lightweight, nutrient-rich formulas and repair serum penetrate deeply to deliver hydration and reduce flakiness without clogging pores. Applying a serum followed by a barrier like a hair repair and growth balm of your choice that creates a protective seal that locks moisture into the skin and blocks harsh winter elements. Massaging the scalp, especially with a hair repair serum which stimulates blood circulation and is essential for delivering vital oxygen and nutrients directly to the hair follicles. And mastering rinse temperature matters. Hot water zaps moisture from the skin, while lukewarm water followed by a cool rinse helps to close the hair cuticle and seal the scalp, preserving its natural oils. Hydration is a comprehensive process. Surface hydration involves the topical application of serums and balms to repair the physical skin barrier. However, internal hydration is equally vital. Drinking plenty of water and maintaining a diet rich in healthy fats like salmon and avocado and leafy greens ensures your body can support scalp health from the inside out. Once hydration is established, the next step is ensuring it remains locked in through proper protective habits. To prevent your scalp and hair from drying out while you sleep, switch to silk or satin to eliminate the moisture-absorbing friction of cotton. Apply a few drops of the hair repair serum to nourish the scalp barrier overnight. And hydrate the air by using a humidifier in your bedroom to combat the drying effects of indoor heating. In winter, the hair and scalp are more delicate, making styling choices high stakes. Never head outdoors with wet hair. In freezing temperatures, moisture in the hair can freeze, leading to immediate breakage. Excessive heat from blow dryers exacerbates scalp dryness. Whenever possible, allow hair to air dry. If you are in a rush and must use heat, it is mandatory to use a heat protectant and the lowest heat setting available to prevent moisture depletion. Consistency in these small, daily habits transform scalp care from a chore into a lifelong foundation for hair resilience. A well-moisturized scalp is about more than just stopping an itch. It is a commitment to the long-term beauty and strength of your hair. By understanding the relationship between your environment and your biology, you can navigate the winter months with confidence and grace. Replace your current cleanser with a gentle moisturizing option like a Moist Repair sulfate-free shampoo. Commit to a lukewarm wash and a cool final rinse during your next shower to seal your scalp's moisture. And wear a silk or satin bonnet tonight to ensure your scalp retains its natural oils while you rest. Viewing scalp care as a vital act of self-care empowers you to maintain your hair's vitality regardless of the season. Your hair's journey to strength and shine begins at the root. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to share this video if you found it to be of some value. Until next time, glow brighter, glow smarter.
You know that feeling? Every winter, it's like your hair just declares war on you. You're not imagining it. The cold, the wind, that dry air, it is a full-on seasonal assault. But what if you could actually fight back? Well, we've put together the ultimate survival guide, backed by the experts, to help you win that battle for healthy winter hair. Let's get right into it.
So, does this sound familiar? You walk outside, and boom, that cold air instantly makes your hair feel brittle, almost like straw. Then you come inside, and the blasting heat turns it into a staticky, flyaway mess. It just feels like this constant struggle, right? Like your hair is pretty much doomed from November to March. But, you know, it really doesn't have to be that way.
I bet you're nodding along to this list. This is the classic damage report from the front lines of winter. That relentless dryness and that itchy, flaky scalp. That is your hair and skin literally screaming for moisture. And the increased breakage and that maddening static, well, that's just what happens when your hair's natural protective layer gets compromised. But here's the good news. Once you understand the enemy, you can build a winning strategy.
So, what's really going on? Why does your hair suffer so much in the winter? It's not just the cold. It's actually a two-front war being waged against your hair every single day. Let's break down the science behind this environmental assault. This is the simple but kind of brutal truth of winter hair care. Outside, the cold, dry air literally sucks the moisture right out of every single strand. Then you go inside to that equally dry, heated air, and the whole process just keeps going. It's this relentless cycle that dehydrates not just your hair, but the very foundation it grows from, your scalp.
And that is where we need to focus our attention. We're so used to treating the hair we can see, but the real secret to healthy winter hair lies beneath the surface. We're going to the root of the problem, literally. A healthy scalp is the absolute foundation for strong, resilient hair.
Okay, think of it this way. Your scalp is like the soil for a plant. When it's healthy and hydrated, it can produce strong, vibrant hair. A moisturized scalp means no more flakes, no more itchiness, and it means stronger hair follicles. And that translates directly to less breakage and healthier growth. It all starts at the scalp. So, how do we get this healthy, hydrated scalp? It all comes down to a really simple but incredibly powerful three-step routine. It's designed to do one thing above all else: lock in that precious moisture. This is your new winter hair care playbook. All right, step 1, cleanse gently. Hot water and harsh sulfates, which are basically strong detergents in a lot of shampoos, they strip your hair of its natural protective oils. So switch to lukewarm water and a sulfate-free shampoo and try to wash just 2 or 3 times a week. Step 2, nourish deeply. A lightweight serum right on your scalp will soothe and hydrate it, while a weekly mask takes care of replenishing moisture in the hair itself. And finally, step 3, seal and protect. A leave-in conditioner acts like a winter coat for your hair, locking in all that moisture and shielding it from the dry air.
But hey, it's not just about what you do in the shower. Your daily habits can either help your hair or, well, hurt it. These are the simple changes you can make every day to build a really strong defense against those winter elements. These simple do's and don'ts can make a huge difference. A silk-lined hat, for example, protects your hair from all that friction and moisture sapping that wool or cotton can cause. And over on the don't side, going outside with wet hair is the cardinal sin of winter hair care. I mean, the water inside the hair shaft can actually freeze and expand, causing it to break. And just like with your shower, turning down the heat on your styling tools is going to prevent even more moisture loss.
Okay, now let's talk about a very specific but super interesting case: henna. It's a really popular natural hair dye, but it has some unique properties that can make it tricky to manage, especially in winter. And as you're about to see, it can lead to some surprisingly dramatic situations.
So here's the deal with henna. People love it because it's natural and it can actually strengthen your hair. But there's a catch. It can be incredibly drying, which, as we know, is a major problem in winter. And because it's so permanent, trying to fix it or change it can lead to some, well, let's just say unexpected and frankly dangerous chemical reactions.
This is a direct quote from a hairstylist, and honestly, it is the stuff of nightmares. This is what can happen when low-quality henna, which often has metallic salts mixed in to boost the color, comes into contact with traditional hair dye. It triggers a powerful chemical reaction that can generate enough heat to literally melt the hair right off someone's head. No joke. So, how in the world do you safely remove henna that might have these dangerous metallic salts? Well, professionals have a surprising secret weapon, and you might just have it in your liquor cabinet. That's right, vodka. I know, it sounds absolutely crazy, but the alcohol in vodka is an incredibly effective solvent, perfect for breaking down and stripping out those metallic salts. A stylist will use a clarifying shampoo first, which is like a deep cleaner for hair, then sponge vodka all over, let it sit, and then follow up with a serious deep conditioning treatment to counteract the drying effects. It is a wild but fascinating piece of hair chemistry.
So after all these tips, from daily habits to wild professional secrets, what is the single most important thing you need to remember to win the war against winter hair?
It all comes down to one word: consistency. A single hair mask or one night with a humidifier is not going to save your hair. The only way to truly win the war against winter damage is to make these healthy habits a consistent part of your routine all season long.